Got out the van, it's raining, shock. Good morning, people. So we are about 30 minutes away from the destination in Cairngorms National Park. Slept all right. It was a little bit windy last night, but as you can see in the video, that was this is where I parked up. And there's a few other people around here as well, but I think I'm the first up. So I'm going to crack on. It's 7:30. Let's proceed to the route. But yeah, really nice stop. I used Park for Night app. If you've heard of that, it's a really good app for parking up for a night, believe it or not. So they're all recommendations from other people. Yeah, so people will recommend places they've parked up, give it ratings, tell you what's good about it, what's bad about it. This was one, and it had pictures, it looked decent. So I got there late last night, and yeah, people, there was already about four vehicles there parked up, so they must have Park for Night as well. But yeah, definitely a good app to get if you're into van life, because I was hesitant at first, but I've tried it 2 or 3 times now, and it's been spot on every time. Good stuff. Right, let's move on. Right, we've arrived at Insh Marsh. That's I-N-S-H, Insh Marsh. I can already see signs saying, arrow this way, look out, this way, hide. So I've got a feeling there's going to be a bit of wildlife, fingers crossed. Although it's still raining. But I'm going to make some breakfast in the back of the van, and then we will go for a walk. So let's come along. Right, I've got out the van, it's raining, shock, but we are going to head to Gordon Hall Hyde, which is 220 metres away from the car park. Going to go down there, see what I can spot, and then we'll begin the walk. Let's do it! White-tailed eagle. I'd love to spot me one of those. Look at the size of this bad boy. Someone's obviously knocked it off the ground. Jeez! Penny bun, porcini, king bolete, covered in maggots. Brilliant. Hello. Oh. Beautiful. Right, back in the van. It's just stopped raining. We just had another downpour. That was one of the nicest walks I've been on this journey. Really enjoyed that. Really did. Even though it was peeing down. But yeah, had it all. I like the little bird lookout place. That was lovely. Yeah, the meadows, the marshes, the heather. Enjoyed it. So now we are going to be heading back. So as I'm on my long journey back to the south of England, I thought I'd come up with the summary of things I've learned, things that I would do differently, and things that I'm quite glad I did. And obviously this was like a two-parter. I'd done the first part of the national parks down south. The aim of this was mainly to test the van out. To test the van out and to test what I needed to bring with me and what I didn't need to bring with me. What I might need to buy, and you know, I've more than done that. I'm very happy with that. Obviously there's things I need to invest in. Somewhere to dry clothes is a must. I'm going to look at that as soon as I get back, because I've got quite a few waterproofs and quite a few bits that I want to dry out. Like right now I've got my socks are damp, not the ones I've got on. I've got my boots are wet, the waterproof trousers are wet, the jacket's wet, even this hat's wet actually. But it is waterproof, so my head's not, but the top bit is. And a big theme of this trip has been the weather. Like, you cannot predict the weather. Like, it's in Devon I had beautiful sunshine one minute and then torrential rain the next, and like Scotland's just been, it's been non-stop rain, drizzle. I actually haven't seen the sun in Scotland, which Scottish listeners are probably thinking, well, yeah, that's how it is. But you got to be kidding. I've seen photos. There's been sun in Scotland. Oh, I'll go back. I'll definitely go back. Again, bringing back to the point. This is why I did this trip, like 2 nighters. I did it so I could go to all these places, say I've been there, and then if I really enjoy that place, go back and do it for like a week, few days, whatever, and I'll know the area a bit more and I'll know where to go. And obviously, yes, I will plan and have an itinerary on what to do for day to day. And then I went to the Cairngorms. That's obviously where I'm heading back from now, and I didn't pay for a campsite. I just either was in laybys, car parks, or the Park for Night app, which was brilliant. Told me where to go. Really happy with that. But the previous walk that I went on around the Insh Marsh, that was amazing. That's what I love. And like, especially when in this weather, when it is raining, okay, it's brilliant. You can go for a nice walk, and if you've got your waterproofs on, you're sorted. You're not bothered. It doesn't matter. You're dry. Now, to get onto the van itself, obviously we had a little mishap in Devon. And do you know what? I'm not even blaming the van for that. It's just one of those things. It's wear and tear. The alternator belt came off, or broke in two, shall we say. And these things happen. RAC, they've done their bit, although I'm not happy with them because of how much they charged me. I won't get into that. But yeah, once Danny DeVito had a new belt, he was away and he was sorted. I was so glad that, because I thought that was bringing the end to my trip. But I'm so glad it was sorted. Obviously gutted that I couldn't go Exmoor, so I'm going to have to go back. Never been Exmoor, and I still haven't been Exmoor National Park, so I'll have to go back there another time next year probably now. And then I had an issue with a tyre, which again is just the amount of miles that this has done. Like, the amount of miles I have done is absolutely shocking, but the van's been up to the challenge. Like, you get little mishaps. I've had to change the tyre, I've had to change the alternator belt, but it still keeps on going. It's a fair play, well done, good lad. Also, the issue with the bike, I brought the bike without the bike rack because part one of the journey I brought the bike rack and I never used it, and it was just taking up space in the back of the van. So I thought I wouldn't take it this time, and now I had to basically, in Scotland when I didn't stay at a campsite, I kept the bike inside all this time. So rather than a bike rack taking up space, the whole bike was taking up the space because I didn't want to tie it up outside. I've got to get a way around that, so I'm going to have to either put the bike on the bike rack, put the cover on it and lock it up that way, or not bring the bike, which is not an option, let's be honest. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed it. It's been a good time, like having a laugh doing it as well. I've seen things that I never would have seen if I didn't have the van and I didn't have this YouTube channel. I probably wouldn't have done it otherwise. So yeah, massive thank you to all of you. If you do want to see more of this sort of content and going forward, then please do follow, subscribe to my channel, follow me on my Instagram, and yeah, I'll see you all next time.